for you personally?
Yeah, I think I said last time it's gone a bit further than probably what I thought with the Boomer stuff in terms of what my actual role is with the national team. But anytime you get to represent your country, it's an unbelievable feeling. It's one I didn't think I would get to do, but really lucky to do it. And to do it with Jack and RC was unreal, and to do it before that with Sammy and Clint too back in June was great. So anytime it pops up, I'm pumped. It was awesome fun, awesome group, great staff, and got away with a pretty good win.
What happens with Jack this week? Does he have limited minutes on Friday night or anything because he's been away, or how do you?
Nah, he's really fresh. I think it was great for him to just take a breather and get out of Tassie, and as it is for all of us, anytime you can mentally get away from whatever it is that you do, it's always nice. So he's pretty fresh. We didn't train a lot over there, and in terms of his body and his load, the players fly back business, and he's pretty comfy on the way back. So he's feeling good. He's ready to go. He'll be ready to go Friday.
Do you have quite word to him before the game about taking care of himself and not injuring himself?
Not really. They do such a good job. Like, we travel with 2 physios, we travel with a doctor, and everything's pretty safe. So it was a weird game. By the time he got in, we were already up by 20-25, so didn't have to do a lot. But he got through unscathed.
How much does an opportunity like that give Jack further belief to you?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, we're getting to the pointy end now of our qualification stuff. We've got one window left in Feb, and then the next camp after that is all the big dogs are back in town and they're getting ready for a World Cup. So all those guys that are NBL guys are fighting for those back end of the camp spots, and they still don't know how much they'll take to camp, but certainly the NBL is going to have plenty of guys involved, and Jack's hoping to be one of those guys.
See Jack is playing a part in that Boomers team, sort of going forward, when is it full strength? Is he of that calibre? Is he capable?
That's a question for Gorge, and like I said, all the big dogs come back in, Matty Nilsson and Capes and the NBA, and you welcome back a lot of players too. So I think he certainly feels like he can make a camp, and that'll be a massive experience for him. And you never know, once you get to a camp, anything can happen. And I think the NBL has shown that all these guys, whether it's Jack, Xavier Cook, Sam Froling had a great game over there too, that they're all going to be pushing for those spots, and they have a lot of belief, as they should.
How great was it to have Clint resign?
Yeah, unreal. Stoked for Clint and his family. Anytime you can have certainty in our industry is always nice. So for him to have that locked away is really great. It's great for our club, and he's done a great job of setting a standard for our club that will hopefully carry us forward for a long time. So it's exciting.
Nathan Moore was getting around in a moon boot the other day. Is there any concerns about that?
Hasn't got a moon boot on now, so no concerns. No. You put a boot pretty much any time someone hurts someone now, you throw a boot on them. So it's just to be safe, but yeah, he's all good, out of a boot and feeling good.
Clint will play Friday night?
Clint will play Friday night, is the understanding. He got through today. Everything will depend on how these guys pull up tomorrow, but yeah, Clint will play Friday night is the plan.
Will a chance or not?
A chance, but most will depend on tomorrow and what RC decides, but it's really close. So we're just waiting, and hopefully he pulls up well, and we'll see how we go.
What does he need to tick off to be a certain starter?
Needs to pull up well tomorrow, and then it depends on how he's feeling, how RC's feeling. They'll make the ultimate call, but both are feeling really positive, and we'll just wait and see.
Will doesn't come up this weekend, so then you got a game next week. That's likely that he'll definitely be ready by then.
Yeah, he's close. I would say if it's not this one, not the next one, then it might be the one after, but he's very close.
How's training looked the last few days after the extended break?
It's been really good. I've been a bit of a zombie walking around, but it's been nice. The guys are getting after it. It's always nice when you get to, like I said, take a breath. I think some guys got away after the game against Brisbane. And some guys went camping and did some stuff and had some time with family, so everyone's feeling really good, and it's just nice to be back on the track competing and getting ready for a game on Friday night.
New Zealand's had the wood over you the first couple of games, mate. What do you learn out of those that you're taking?
Well, I've learned that my scouts aren't very good, and I'm 0-2 against New Zealand, so they're a really good team. They had a tough one against Sydney, but the back end of that game they kind of figured it out, and I still think they're the best team in the comp right now, and their physicality is off the charts. They do a really good job of pushing you out of your spot. So we've tried to replicate that this week. It's always hard, but it's more the mental prep and knowing what we're looking for and the solutions against their coverages. And the guys have done a good job with that. And we want to get up to Lonnie and put on a good show and make sure we've got a good fight. And they'll certainly bring that out in us because that's how they play.
On the back of that, it did seem like they sort of out-hustled and were a lot more physical. That's what you guys have prided yourself on so far. Has that been a key message that you need to get back to that Jack Jump identity on Friday?
You always want to win the effort war, and that's why they're sitting top of the ladder or second to wherever they are. And they've got multiple guys who bring it. We've got to make sure we win our individual matchups, but collectively, like you said, it's the things that you can control. Can you get on the glass? Can you look after the effort stuff? And if we can do that, we'll put ourselves in a good spot to win the game.